Joe Colombo is mostly known for being the deceased ex-boss of the crime family that still bears his name today, but he was also a World War II veteran and was active in politics throughout his life. But when his son Anthony said he wanted to fight in the Vietnam War in 1965, Joe was adamantly opposed to it. According to Anthony, his dad Joe said, "Anthony, I fought in a real war. Our country needed to get into that war. This war they have over there is all bullshit. It's all political. We're not there to win, and I won't let you go somewhere to fight a war we don't want to win." Anthony, who was attending Valley Forge Military Academy at the time, was shocked and confused at his father's disdain for the Vietnam War. Anthony asked, "What do you mean we're not there to win?" Joe Colombo replied, "You don't understand now, but one day you will." So Anthony obeyed his father and never went to Vietnam. Years later, Anthony said, "In hindsight, I have to say my dad was right. He was always very in tune with politics at every level, from the guys on the street corner to foreign policies and governing structures." Anthony went on to say that his dad was saddened by the way the soldiers were treated when they returned home from Vietnam. He felt they were conned by the government and never had a chance to win. Over 50,000 young men died in Vietnam, and among the survivors, thousands more were damaged in all kinds of ways. Joe Colombo was adamant that he wasn't being unpatriotic. He just didn't want his son fighting in that specific war. Anthony Colombo said that a few of his friends from school died in the war too. He could have easily been one of them. Anyway, I love this story about Joe Colombo. It's further evidence of his shrewdness. If he were alive today, he'd likely hate many of the recent wars that the USA has fought. He'd likely be sad to hear about declining military enrollment and morale in the USA. Joe Colombo is just one of countless gangsters who love their country even though they might have made a nice living from terrorizing its citizens. Just goes to show you how complex these people can be. Thanks for listening.